So come away with me, nobody has to know where we gonna go.
So it's been a month and we are itching to get back on the road. So we are headed down to Fort Lauderdale and Miami. Be checking out Flamingo Gardens and Zoo Miami this weekend, and maybe the Mods Museum in Fort Lauderdale.
I was just calling to see if you're free to run away with me, to run away with me.
We often will find a restaurant nearby the supercharger that our kids like and can eat in the car. That way they can eat at the supercharger and we do not waste time. In this instance, we used the first supercharging stop to get lunch at Tropical Smoothie. I put the order in early and asked for it to be ready at the time that the navigation said we'd get there, which was 12:15. We were planning on filming and showing how simple it is to just grab and go. However, things never go as planned, and Tropical Smoothie did not have the order ready when we got there. We ended up losing a full half hour to waiting in the parking lot while the food was made. This issue seemed to be isolated to the store, as there were many angry people in the waiting area. Finally, at 12:45, we were back on the road. For your information, there is a Chipotle adjacent to the supercharger, and the Wawa also has food, which may be better options.
And here we are at our first supercharger stop of the day in Fort Pierce, Florida, at a Wawa. We got a nice trash can here and right out back. So pretty convenient. We stopped at a Tropical Smoothie to get lunch. That took a little bit longer than expected, even though we ordered early. So that backfired on us slightly, but we'll be on our way here shortly. Finishing up a charge here at a fairly busy charger in DV, Florida, before we go to our hotel. It's in a nice little mall area here that has plenty of restaurants and shops.
We thought it would be interesting to show you how fast the charging rate ramps up. This is fastest when you are starting at a low state of charge, as we are here. Here we are starting our charge with just 35 miles left on the car. It took just 34 seconds to get to 250 kilowatt, maxing out at 1,044 miles per hour. This graph represents our charging rate and battery level for this charging session. We are at 13% battery when we hit 250 kilowatts. As the battery fills, the charge rate will taper off. 11 minutes later, the battery is at 51% and our charge rate is down to 109 kilowatts. As the rate tapers, you ideally would continue on, run the battery low again, and do a quick charge up more frequently. This maximizes the faster charge rate. However, while traveling, especially with kids, we find that we need to stop, get food, or use the restroom, inevitably causing us to charge the car longer, which is what happened to us here. Now let's check out our next and faster charging stop.
And we're wrapping up a charging session here in Melbourne. Kind of weird, all the pumps are blocked off. A little strange, so we're not going to spend any more time here than we need to. We're going to plug in and go. And we're doing our usual last stop at Buc-ee's, and there's something going on with a bunch of these chargers. Looks like 3 or 4 of them out of service. Fortunately, I still had room, didn't have to wait.
As a tip, often when the chargers are not working, the cords will be placed on top. But as you can see here, clearly they don't have power because they are not lit up.
Stuck inside my house too long. Can't stand being all alone, wasting hours on my phone.